But along with the dinosaur, the turtle was there too. Along with the dinosaur, the butterfly was there too. 2 billion years ago. And before the dinosaur disappeared, the butterfly, that pretty little butterfly, that's you, sister. That little black thing that come up, they call it a caterpillar, that's you inside there. Huh? You. Nobody has ever thought of caterpillar they don't even like the way they feel. They never said a caterpillar is beautiful, but you keep moving. You keep moving, black woman. You find that tree, and you get up on that leaf, and that thing gets hot inside, and that cocoon open up, and out of it comes you, baby. But the black man wants to say, you ain't that pretty butterfly because you got nappy hair. You ain't that pretty butterfly because you got big lips, you got little legs. Let me tell you about that butterfly. Our symbol in America is the bald eagle, the big bad bald eagle. The butterfly can fly all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, fly all the way across the Pacific Ocean, but the bald eagle can't make that trip there.
Yeah.
In Peking, wait, just real quick, in Peking, at the butterfly park there, butterflies right now flapping their wings to determine what the weather going to be like 9 months later in New York City. There's a book out called Chaos, So I tell you this and I end with this because that's what we did. The turtle survived, and that's what we was in the civil. We were the turtle. What is a turtle? Hard on the outside, soft on the inside, and ability to stick your neck out. You don't have to go to Harvard jail or have no big money to do that. That's how we beat up the mightiest nation in the history of the planet. We let our turtles out. It's that simple. And we can do the same thing. Now, if you get on the phone and call your friends, you can't wait for different people to tell you you don't know how much money the organization is getting. You got the phone and the system to put it out there around the world. Say, don't drink no more orange juice because we can't tell what's Florida orange juice and what's California orange juice, so destroy them all. That's simple. No money. No money. I thank y'all. I thank you all who put this show together and keeps it going. I thank you. Facts.
Mr. Gregory? Yes.
Yes.
If you would allow me to, I do have the fact sheet in front of me. You know what I'm saying? If I could read some of these facts to the audience, I just want you to make some brief commentary because by far, these facts blew me away. It gave me a whole new perspective on who we are and what we're dealing with, actually. Okay?
Yes, please.
So very quickly, I'll run through it. Okay, and we do want to remind you, family, that tonight is a fundraiser show so we can keep programs such as this on the air, okay, bringing you some of the finest programming available, okay? So you can go, family, to GoFundMe.com/KnowTheLedgeMedia and make your contribution, okay? We're going to get into these facts, facts only. The average human body gives off enough heat in only half an hour to boil half a gallon of water.
Yep, think about that. Think about that. That's important. A half a gallon of water. That's how much heat your body gives off in a half hour. They got you reduced down to something less than what the universal God made. Go ahead, brother.
A postage stamp. Family, think about the size of a postage stamp. A postage stamp-sized piece of circumcised foreskin.
Circumcised foreskin, that comes that comes off the man's penis when he's circumcised. And they say a piece of skin, that's small. Go ahead, brother.
It takes only 21 days to grow enough to cover 3 basketball courts, family. Okay? The lab-grown skin is used to treat
burns.
Yes.
All over the world.
The lab-grown skin is used to treat burn patients.
Burn patients all over the world. That little foreskin that come from circumcision. So now that you know that, if you're stupid enough to circumcise a child, tell them to give you the skin. You sell it. Go ahead, brother.
Now, this is from KT. This one sounds like it's out of one of KT's lectures. 7 new miles of blood vessels for every 1 pound of fat gained. Okay? So 1 pound of fat gained on your body equals 7 miles of blood vessels.
And 10 pounds equals 70 miles.
70
so
miles.
When I deal with these folks, you know, Brother Hudson, who was, the world watched him, never been out the house in 21 years. He was like 1,500 pounds. We took him down to 640 pounds in 6 months. But I'm telling you that because when we got all that off of him, that fat we thought was there, no, it wasn't there. That was them blood vessels that was created. And so they operate on those folks. You don't need to operate. The universe gave you that for your blood vessels. All you got to do is start drinking water. And the blood vessels was there for blood, so when you don't need them, it go away. That's the way the universe works. When y'all use that hand sanitizer, you know, not the ones with the alcohol in it, the other ones. Women that's pregnant that use that one, their babies are born with no immune systems because the universe picks up that you got a protection there. If I want to borrow some money from you all the night, $10,000, and I win the lottery, I don't need it. The brain do the same thing. If you walk down the street and get stabbed in a robbery tonight, and then 10 years from now you have brain surgery, the same vibration goes up to the brain. The brain don't give a damn or know nothing about no brain surgeon. Don't give a damn about somebody about all we know is he's been cut. And they react the same way, okay? The same way. And so if you want to lose the blood vessels, the universe says if you're not using them, we'll take it away. And start drinking water. And the blood vessels will sit there with no need, and it'll shrink up. Why did they develop those things? Because your blood, let me tell you, you have 100,000 miles of blood vessels in you. 100,000 miles, you. Not Queen Elizabeth, not white folks, not anybody that got money. Welfare mothers that can't read or write. Got 100,000 miles of blood vessels in you, which means your blood could reach around this planet Earth 4 times. And your blood make a complete cycle every 30 seconds, which means your blood is traveling 200,000 miles a minute. And they got you believing a jet plane is fast. And so with that blood moving that fast, when you gain that weight, it has to give you 7 miles of blood vessels or your head would explode. And for every pound, when you gain 10 pounds, you gain 70 pounds. That's the universal God. That's the God that put you here. You got here the same way I got here. A penis went into a vagina, and out of that ejaculation came 500,000 sperms. And the one responsible for you, like the one responsible for me and the one responsible for white folks, outran 500 million sperms and got to that egg first. Didn't no one sperm come out and slowly stroll up the fallopian tube. It hit the deck running. And if I came to where you are tonight and there's 500 million restaurants and I'm going to take you to the best one, you went for hell, well, you got the best of 500 million sperms that got ejaculated from your dad, okay? So somebody got to tell you, I am somebody. If somebody got to tell you, I am somebody, you ain't nobody. That's who you are. That's who you are. So you go to Harvard and go to Yale. You think I know this, and they don't know it. They just don't want you to know it. They want you to think you damaged goods. Not just you white folks. Send you over there to war to be killed, and then come back. Anytime you can wave your flag to get your young people to the front line of battle, but you're not back here waving your flag when they come back home to take cover. That ain't no flag you waving. That's a rag you waving. And all of you black folks that's stupid enough to believe America, black folks love America, I tell you what you do. I tell you what you do. Next 4th of July, remember, more flags is sold in the last 2 weeks before 4th of July than sold the whole year. 10 times many. Go into a black community. Go to Harlem and see how many flags you see waving. Don't listen to a black people lying to you.
I saw so many this year. I saw so many this year. And now they have the clothes, so people are wearing the flags as tank tops and shirts. And the concerts everywhere. Like, everyone had on flags down there. It was blowing my mind. I was like, whoa. Y'all really think that, y'all got to with this man
not doing it on the
more
Morris side either.
And so somewhere, the reason the Japanese, I don't know if I told you this early, they're so hated by the Chinese because when they invaded China in 1933, they told them, Japanese soldiers, don't kill none of the old leaders, huh? Every young boy you see with a tattoo on, blow their brains off, because tattoos represent revolution. So you don't know that, like these thugs out here complaining about these with their pants below their butt. You don't know what that represents because you're not intelligent enough from the universe to know what that is. And then let me tell you something else. If you buy an expensive suit from Italy, you have to wear suspenders. There's no belt place for a buckle, because ain't no buckle supposed to be around your belly button. That's where life comes from. That's why in the Arab countries they wear them sheets. In Africa, they wear them African gowns. So as much as you hate it, as dumb as they are about it, they're getting that pressure off of them. Because the belt on the pants is below their butt. It's not on their belly button. I didn't know that until I had a hernia operation. They go through the belly, and they say 2 things you can't do. You can't drive a car. You can walk, but you can't drive a car because those muscles there, and you can't wear a belt. Somewhere. And your testicles is where your sperms are. And they live in the body temperature 2 degrees below your body. So when your body heats up, the testicles swing down. In the summertime, they swing up. You see baseball players playing in the field with that jock strap on. You see them hit the ball and reach down and shake their testicles. They're not doing nothing vulgar. Something saying, let me go. And for years, truck drivers could never have babies because the motor for the truck was right under the seat, and all the sperms would be killed.
Wow.
So go ahead and play your game and listen to a fool out here that don't know nothing. All he got is a big gun. All he got is a big gun, but Hitler had big guns. And remember, Napoleon had the mightiest army in the history of the planet. Went into Haiti where they didn't have no guns. They had was on the top of the hill. And wiped them out.
Yep.
And they said, wait a minute, let's find out what's happening. And the soldiers, they told the soldiers, get home, man, you're not qualified. This is something big here we got to check on. They sent the scientists in, not the soldiers. And they checked it out. They said, my God. And they called it voodoo, and they got you believing that's something scarier. Voodoo is a French word, means spiritual Adam. You can't see neither one.